Yes, hello everyone, look at that beautiful sight. Welcome to the match reaction. It's a bit windy but it's absolutely beautiful day on Tyneside where Newcastle United have came away with 3 glorious points, beating Chelsea 2-0. This is the quick match reaction. Different location. We are trying a few different things on the channel for the last few games of the season, different locations around the ground. But I just thought I'd do it where I park it. But Newcastle have came away with a 2-0 victory. Wasn't always the pleasant game to watch. No, I think first half Newcastle were absolutely flying off the blocks, got an early goal through Sandro Tonali scoring. Again, I haven't seen the replay back, so just came up, and all I can remember from the other end of the leads is he prods it in the top net. I can't really remember who assisted the goal, to be honest. I know it was a bit of a ricochet, but I thought, right, if we go on and get that second goal at any point during that first half, Newcastle will go on and win this game quite comfortably. That never came. We didn't create enough for me. And obviously, Nicolas Jackson with the elbow to the head of Sven Botman. Initially, referee gave it a yellow card, went to VAR, and then, of course, sent him off with a red. Again, I haven't seen it back. Obviously, VAR have looked at it. It must be dangerous play. Look, I think if you jump, you naturally move your arms out. Is it deliberate? Most players rather, don't go and deliberate elbow someone in the head. I think it's probably being given for dangerous play, but it's worked in Newcastle's favour. Right, go on then. Go and get that second goal. It never really came until obviously Bruno later on, but we got him back into half time. And then it's like, right, okay, any time we get that second goal, we'll go on and finish off. And it was almost a game of two halves, is that phrase, where Chelsea come out in that second half with 10 men, the much better side. They brought Reece James on, and it was all Chelsea, but they didn't create enough in that final third. And that's also the same for Newcastle. But they did, obviously, Eddie Howe make a change. He brought in Lewis Miley and took off the defender to go back to 4 at the back and Miley to protect. Obviously, at the start of the game, there was some speculation. TalkSport said it was a back 4 with Dan Burn at left back. They got that horribly wrong. It was a wing-back system. Wasn't the right call. Potentially, obviously, we had a couple of injuries through Trippier and Willock. However, Newcastle have came away with 3 points. Bruno Guimaraes scoring right at the death with a deflected shot. Did Newcastle deserve it? Overall, I think if Chelsea had 11 players, I don't think we win that game. But you know what? We just had to win that game. Didn't care if it was 1-0 or 2-0. We just had to win it because of the Champions League places. It was all tight leading up to this game. We've seen Villa win. Obviously, Southampton pick up a fantastic draw against Man City. There's games going on after us. Obviously, it feels weird because it's only just after half 2 as I'm filming this. And I'll probably get this out when my signal gets better. But it feels dead weird that we finished the game at half 2. Weird. Absolutely mental. But it's 3 points. That's what we needed. Bruno with the goal, Tonali with the goal. Look, I think Harvey Barnes' decision-making in the final third let him down. I don't think he's that kind of particular fantastic game either, to be honest with you. However, do you know what? We got 3 points. That's all that matters. Bruno, good. I thought Botman with his first start was absolutely fantastic until he was probably a planned and tactical substitution on the 55th minute. Thought he was great. I thought Dan Burn was decent. Yes, he gave a ball away. I thought Tino Livramento was decent as well. And obviously, there's a few players like Murphy and Barnes who've all played 3 different positions today, which is madness. But look, it is what it is. Newcastle have gone and got 3 points. And that's all that matters. We just had to win today. I didn't really care about the performance. People might dissect that. And we are doing the last word live later when I get back in the house. So join us for that later. And obviously, we do have scoring the players here as well. But at the end of the day, we've got 3 points. That's all that matters. We'll march out the Champions League. I did say after these last 4 games of Newcastle can pick up 7 points, we will get Champions League. We've picked up 4. I believe we only need 1 more win. 1 more win and that'll get us there because Chelsea have to play Forest. I think that's the last game of the season. So Newcastle, for me, only need 1 more win. If Liverpool go and beat Arsenal, and we beat Arsenal next week, you never know. We could be playing for second place, which is mental. That's how poor the league is probably being in general. But look, we've got 3 points here at St. James's Park. Keep an eye on Extra, NFTV Extra. I've got a vlog over on there as well about today as well. So make sure you subscribe to both of our content. We're the only YouTube team who have 2 channels dedicated to Newcastle United men and women. But there we go. More videos coming up later on, everyone.